Hey guys, what's going on? Today what we're going to be talking about is the true and genuine cost of mold remediation. Now, there's a lot of numbers floating around in the internet, but as a mold remediation company myself, I wanted to go ahead and once and for all let everybody know more or less what a typical mold remediation project should cost. So let's dive right in. Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Rico Garcia, founder of Ecotech Pro. We're a full-scale restoration company located down here in beautiful sunny South Florida. If you have been on this channel for a while, you're probably hearing my voice is a little hoarse. I apologize for that. Just this past weekend, we had a major event in the Orlando area where we were meeting with a lot of public adjusters and contractors, a lot of other restoration pros. So if you're new to the channel, this is typically not what my voice sounds like, but again, I'm just here adding some value. So what we're going to be talking about today is the cost of mold remediation and mold removal, right? Now, there's a lot of misconception out there with regards to how much mold remediation should cost, and there are literally numbers ranging from as low as $500 to, in some cases, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 on the internet. As a matter of fact, as you can see on the screen, this site right now is saying that the cost of mold remediation, the average range is between $1,500 to $3,500. This is the average cost with a high of around $7,000. Now, they do have a disclaimer here that says mold remediation on 200 square feet of walls, floors, of 1,000 square feet, basement, etc. We could also take another look at what HomeAdvisor has as an average. And what they're saying is on their HomeAdvisor, how much does professional mold removal cost? Typical ranges $1,100 to $3,300. If you also go on to and you do a little bit more of research, if you look at HGTV has a post mold remediation and removal cost, and if you scroll down a little bit, what you're going to see here is the cost can average anywhere from $500 to $6,000. Now, guys, look, all I can tell you is as a professional mold remediation company, the bottom line is it really does depend on the individual project, how much content has been affected. Do you have furniture that's been affected? Is there content within the work area that has to be removed and replaced and staged somewhere else? How much of the affected material is going to have to be removed? Or, how many pieces of equipment are going to be installed, as in how many HEPA air scrubbers, how many filters, how many dehumidifiers are going to be installed. Now, what I can tell you is that these prices are going to vary greatly depending on where you are currently located. For example, we're located down here in South Florida. Obviously, because of the humidity, because of the amount of rain that we get, there's probably a lot more demand for mold remediation than possibly in some other states out there. So naturally, the cost for mold remediation here, I would probably say, is towards the higher end of that scale. What I can tell you is that I've never seen a $500 mold remediation project. I'm sure that there's people that will do it. For us, personally, it doesn't even make sense to dispatch a crew to do any kind of mold removal or any kind of sanitization for $500. So the reason why I think that this is important, because if you look at articles like this, or if you look at places like HomeAdvisor and Fixer and all of these other sites that HomeWise that may give you some range as to how much a typical mold remediation project is, it might give you a false sense of pricing. So the other thing is also mold remediation. A lot of remediation is actually done through what's called an AOB, or direct pay authorization, which means that the remediation company is billing your insurance company directly. Now, most people have, if they have mold coverage, especially here in Florida, if they have mold coverage, typically it's around $10,000. Now, typically, what's going to happen is if a mold remediation company is going in, they're going to get pretty darn close to that $10,000 mark, right? Because especially if it's in an expensive area of your home, that being your bathroom, that being your kitchen, things like that. But as a side note, here's what's really important when you're trying to determine the overall cost. Number one, it's not just the remediation process that you have to worry about. Other considerations are going to be the actual rebuild of the project. In other words, if a remediation is going to take, let's say in a kitchen, let's use a kitchen as an example, and there's countertops that have to be removed, lower cabinets that have to be removed in order to get to the affected drywall and properly remediate that area. Let's just assume that remediation cost is going to be $5,000 to $6,000 by the time that everything is said and done. Great. But now you have to replace countertops, and you also have to replace your cabinets themselves. So the drywall and everything else that goes along with that. So there's obviously a cost above and beyond the remediation and sanitization process that should also be considered as well when you're looking to take on a remediation project, right? So at any rate, guys, I just wanted to go ahead and share this video with you. I hope that you found some value in this. If you enjoy videos like this, do me a favor, just go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel so as we roll out some new content, you are the very first one to be notified. And until next time, I will see you soon.